Hey there. Just wanted to introduce myself with a little quick video. Wondrous Roots. What is Wondrous Roots? So Wondrous Roots, my family roots. My mother was became a nutrition enthusiast when I was a child. She had us taking all kinds of vitamins and things. And she was a big fan of Adele Davis. Adele Davis wrote many books on health, but one of them was Let's Have Healthy Children. And when I was 16 years old, I picked up my mother's copy of that book and read it, and I was blown away. Adele Davis was, she was a nutritionist, she was a biochemist, she worked in many professional capacities during her career. But she worked as a counselor for pregnant women, nutrition counselor. She also worked advising ranchers. And she noticed and wrote about in the book that ranchers seemed a lot more concerned with the prenatal nutrition, preconception and prenatal nutrition of their cattle than your average pregnant woman. So she went on to write a book detailing very scientifically all of the different nutrients that we have and how they affect fetal development. And she claimed that if you followed her protocol and made sure you got all those nutrients in adequate amounts and whatnot, that you would have a child born with a very healthy constitution. And she claimed that if you don't pay attention to those things, your child can be born with a very poor constitution. And if a child is born with a healthy constitution, they can suffer many onslaughts later on, nutritionally or whatever, but the constitution can't be changed. Whereas a child born with a poor constitution, no matter how good the nutrition and things are later in life, you cannot change the base constitution. So I realized right then and there that, we have much more control than we think we do. And I followed Adele Davis to the T, by the way, when I was pregnant, and my daughter was everything Adele Davis said she should be. And I'll go into that another time in a longer video. But anyway, my dad was my late father, George Wrench, of the compound pharmacist. He is renowned in his field. If you are interested, you can scroll down on the page this video is on, and you can see looking back at a life lived with intensity. Very wonderful article written about him when he passed in 2011 here in the local paper. But my dad is responsible for most of what is done, has his thumbprint on it in compounding pharmacy today. And so I got from him a love for coming up with formulas to creating formulas to address health problems of many different kinds. And so I got my education in herbal medicine. And so I compound medicines using the roots of the earth. And then Wondrous Roots, most people who have health problems have maybe several health problems, which I call the branches, but they have something going on affecting the reason all those branches are not doing well at the root level. And so I use a root approach to getting at the roots of health and disease. So that explains that in a nutshell. I see clients in private consultation here in my office, 103 Roxbury Street at the Miller Forge Building in Keene, New Hampshire, or a teleconference. So I have very many clients around the country, some out of the country. I will never meet in person. So we can do that this way on Zoom or easily by phone. We are open 9:30 to 5, Monday through Friday are our walk-in hours. We have a lot of the products that we make. We have an online store, the products that we make, and then I have a lot of supplements that I stock for use with my clients and for the general public. And we also have a full online store. So you can go to shopwondrousroots.com and see what we have to offer. And you can also take advantage on this website of many other materials, many educational materials. I'm building my research files, and so I'm always adding to those, doing a lot of videos, and I do a webinar every Saturday at noon. You can sign up for my newsletter here on this website on the right on this page. You'll see a place to do that, and you'll get a notification of anything I have coming up. So I think that's all I want to say, and this wasn't as short as I wanted it to be, but I think it was to the point. Anyway, thanks for checking in, and be well.